What is up, tubers? It's your guy, Kieran Akados. I got my buddy K. Eads with me.
What's up?
Another episode of Muckin with Gamers. So today was, update 6.0, and there's a lot of interesting new stuff. So first things first, we're going to go to Jessica Jones, and we're going to look. There is less than 6 days now, I think, in Jessica Jones. But if you beat all three, you get a special prize or a special tournament or some crap. I don't know what that's all about.
Give me a 4-star crystal or guarantee me a 3 or 4-star Groot when he comes out on the game, and maybe I will care.
I don't know if I
know what it would be.
Maybe Jessica Jones. Like if you beat it, you get to compete in the Jessica Jones arena. I don't know. I didn't read the message or the blog or the forum or whatever, but apparently on the forum it does say that with the actually I think it's in the update notes on the whatever Google Play or iTunes Store.
iTunes says a special reward will be available to those who master every quest.
Okay, so mastering all 3 levels of Jessica Jones, which I barely got through Mr. Fix-It, like Joe Fix-It, alone one time. And to know that I have like 5 days left on Jessica Jones before they cut it down, and it took me forever to beat Fix-It in the first place, I'm not exactly happy about that. The cool thing is that I've been saving, and I purchased another carbonadium core. So I have willpower level 2 unlocked, but not purchased yet. So I bought the carbonadium core so that I can, as soon as I get another mastery point, I'll be able to put it into willpower 2. I mean, it's only taken it up to 1% for, it's like 1% for health and 2% energy gained for every negative status effect or something like that. I mean, it's not super great, but it is cumulative. So I love the fact that it stacks up. Like every time I get a negative status effect, it turns on, and then it doubles and triples, and then that's really nice. So this week's arena this weekend's arena. I don't even know how long this is going to be up. But Iron Fist, being that him and Luke Cage were real big team in the comic, not really a real big team, but they were always a team in the comics. And I'm going to play the crap out of this. I'm probably going to go for the 4.
I'm going to play it quite a bit too. I think what they're doing is they're just going through what we're supposed to think is the projected 4-person team of the Defenders on the Netflix stuff. So I'm guessing if Jessica Jones is going to be a playable character, that she will be next after Iron Fist, because that would complete the 4-person team that we're supposed to think is going to be in the Netflix Defenders series.
Right. Yeah, I would agree with that. But why cut Iron Fist in before Jessica Jones when the Jessica Jones story is ending in 5 or 6 days? Like,
that's true.
Which means they're probably only going to do a single Iron Fist event. Probably not going to give you the opportunity to dupe him because he's already been out once before. So they'll do a 3-day event for this weekend. Next Monday it'll be Jessica Jones, and then after that it'll be phase 3 or 4 or whatever. I mean, obviously you said they were going to do a 1-year thing. Is that
let me go back to it.
Is that an email?
On the iTunes update, it says, to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the game and the holidays, there will be a special quest. Battle through the history of the contest and test your mettle against familiar faces, both old and new. And it also says, team up with Rocket Raccoon as he attempts to persuade the collector into bringing a special friend to the contest. So Groot's going to be that character as their TV commercial that they're using all of our money on, already has revealed, which is cool. I have my best 3-person crew is the Guardians of the Galaxy minus Rocket and minus Groot, so that's awesome. But I wonder when we're going to see some Lady Thor action.
Dude, I want Lady Thor so bad.
Something like that.
Jane Foster Thor, I want bad. Like, I'm going to fucking, I don't know. I'm going to be playing, right now I've got 10,000 battle chips so that I can play in the next Tier 4 cat arena. And I'm going to fucking get 1.1 million. Like, I have to. Because I have 2 of the 3 Tier 4 cats already that I need to update or upgrade or rank up, whatever you want to say. So let's get into catalysts and catalyst shards. 36,000 catalyst shards for a Tier 4 basic catalyst.
Yeah, a little ridiculous. Let's do a test here just to see if you sell one Tier 3 basic catalyst, you get 180 shards that would go towards a Tier 4.
I mean, you do get 1,800 gold, but those Tier 3 catalysts are not easy to come by. You've really got
that gold's not enough.
I mean, it's easy for me to earn them, but now they're saying that if you don't earn the catalyst in the daily event, you're going to earn catalyst shards.
Shards instead. Yeah.
So 36,000 catalyst shards for a Tier 4 basic catalyst is way too much.
You would have to sell 200 Tier 3 to accumulate that many shards.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Which I think if you get lucky, you can play through that board and maybe get 2 or 3 of those in an individual day.
Yeah, I've got
if it gives you a good drop rate.
Yeah, I've gotten 3 in one day.
That's
playing just through twice.
It would take you almost a year and a half to accumulate enough shards to get the Tier 4 basic catalyst to rank a 4-star up to rank 4.
Well, if you're
not playing the other arenas and stuff, if that's the only way you're getting a Tier 4.
Tier 3.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those Tier 3 catalysts, they're not hard to earn, especially once you get to a team of 4-star 330s. They're pretty easy to earn. But it's just, why make it so difficult? Like, I understand that they don't want everybody to rank up their 4-star characters immediately, but you really can't hoard those Tier 3 cats. I mean, unless you've already ranked up everybody, like, you just seriously play this game as a living. I mean, like, literally 8 to 12 hours a day you're playing this game. Then I could see you having enough of the other stuff to rank everybody up all at once. But I don't see that being the case unless, you're dropping a whole bunch of money.
Yep.
And I get it, this game has to be funded in some way, shape, or form. Somebody's got to pay for it, That's understandable. But 36,000. Like, wow. I was looking forward to the catalyst shards until I saw that. As soon as I opened that this morning, I was like, ow. Ow. Like, that really sucks.
Yeah, it's rough.
Like, maybe half that, 36,000, so 18,000? I mean, the Tier 3, you earn in less than 3,000. So why is it over 10 times as much? Like, I just don't get it. Like, that's ridiculous. It's offensive, almost. So, I don't know. Would you agree?
Yeah. There's a paywall where they expect that if you want your characters to get better than a certain point, that you are going to have to spend money on something. And I mean, that's the truth. Unless you take a really, really long time, but play the shit out of the game for a really long time, you're gonna fall into the Black Friday sale. I spent $15 on Black Friday so I could get 2 Tier 4 catalysts.
That was a really good sale,
and it was a good sale. That it's worth $15 to me to not have to play that arena twice and have those.
Yeah. To have a chance of getting it in the next arena, because you already had one.
I did. I got super lucky and got one out of an Alliance Crystal one time.
So we're doing this mucking with G's. I got that from Jay and Silent Bob, by the way. You're mucking with the G, you fucking tracer. That's actually Chasing Amy. But you're mucking. We're doing this episode of Mucking with Gamers, but today is the new Summoner advancement, and we've been saving for a week. I have 72 crystals to open. 6 of those are Alliance Quest crystals, and I'm praying to get one of those Tier 4 cats.
Yes,
that would be awesome. That would save me the time and effort to, compete in that 2-day arena, which is probably going to be on a day that we work. So it's really hard it's really hard to compete in that arena at the level they expect.
Yeah.
But,
absolutely.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes, I guess.
And one thing I do kind of like about this new update is the new background is pretty cool.
The new background
kind of the molten planet on the horizon type thing. So
well, that molten planet does appear in Act 4. I'm wondering if it's a reference to Battle World. Yeah, I mean,
the collector uses the term Battle World on one of the Jessica Jones levels, and I wasn't sure if I thought that they just screwed up, and because they're reading the new comic books, they put in the wrong term. But I do think there's going to be some sort of crossover on that, probably, because he definitely says Battle World instead of Realm.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that, I don't know, have you read any of the Secret Wars or Contest of Champions? I have the first 2 issues of Contest of Champions. And to plug one of my favorite YouTube channels, Rob Explains and Comics Explains, he's doing basically a video on every issue. And right now they're up to 7. I don't know when the next one comes out or whatever. But essentially Doom, when the convergence happened and every world started to shatter when they collided, Doom took parts of each universe and slapped them all together.
And that Battle World?
Yeah, and that's Battle World. And basically the pieces of the worlds that he kept are like, let's call them territories or sections, whatever you want to call it. But basically those sections are broken up and they have barons. So there's like the planet Hulk has its own section now, and Hulk is the baron. But it's like the Maestro is the baron, like from Future Imperfect or whatever. The next one is Mr. Sinister has his own area, and like there's just multiple different areas. I don't know why my screen changed without me touching it. Oh, Defender Crystal just popped
up. New crystal popping up.
And it's the Defenders. The Defenders crystal, which we've seen before. It's the one that has just Doc Strange, Iron Fist, Spidey, Hawkeye, Hulk, and Wolverine. It's that one. So literally you just get a chance at earning a 3 or 4 star of those, but a guaranteed 2 star of any of those characters, which I'm not buying into that.
That's not worth the extra 50 units.
And Jessica Jones isn't in it. So why do a Defender's Crystal before you do Jessica Jones if it's correlating with the Netflix series? I just don't. I don't get it. Whatever, Kabam. Thank you very much. But I'm sure this is the email for. It's the email for Iron Fist. Yeah, we already talked about Iron Fist. So, Battle World, Secret Wars, slapping it all together. Doom, Dr. Doom, is the one above all at this point, so far as we can tell. Doc Strange was like his right-hand man.
Oh, really?
And he obliterated Doc Strange because he found out that he was working against him. So kind of interesting stuff. Sorry, spoiler alert if you're reading reading that. I haven't read any of the Contest of Champions. If I spoiled Secret Wars for you guys, I'm sorry, but that was a couple months ago, so you should have already known by now, unless you were waiting for it to all be done before you jumped in. But with that being said, new move sets for Doc Strange. He now floats, and he's still a Banff. Like I was watching Super Gaming Family's video about the new move set. There's a new board that has Groot on the board. It's like Nowhere, the
Road to
Celestial
Nowhere or whatever.
No, it's the Celestial Head.
Yeah.
In Guardians of the Galaxy. It's somewhere in there, and there's like a red sign in the background that shows you the faces, like the wanted posters of Rocket, Groot, and I couldn't see the other ones because he was playing and moving back and forth and all that. But that looks really cool. But supposedly new move set for possibly Magneto as well. So definitely a new move set. Doc Strange now flies, and he's still awesome. Super Gaming Family, like I said, he was like, I'm not sure about this new move set. He flies, but he's still. I think not only the animation looks really good. Here, if you want. We're running a little short on time, so I think we're going to have to cut this episode short. But check back with us next week. I'll try to do a Doc Strange video in the next day. I'm definitely going to do a Crystal video. Anything that you want to add before we close this out?
Rogue Avengers, we're opening crystals later today when the contest switches over for summer advancement, so that'll be awesome. Great job on item opening so far. I have like 7 or 8 Daredevils just waiting to be claimed right now because I decided I was just going to let them sit in my rewards. They're the 5 stars only, or excuse me, the 2 stars only worth 5 points on summoner advancement. I don't even know what the Duke 3 star is worth, but I'm not playing with him or upgrading him at this point, so I was like, screw it. He's just going to sit here and wait to be claimed along with opening all my crystals. So.
Yeah, and it's not like a crystal dupe. It's a single dupe.
I think it is a single dupe, yeah.
So
you don't get as much of the awakened power.
Yeah, you only get a single awakened duplicate power. You don't get the 8 awakenings. But regardless, with that being said, like, subscribe, comment. Check back with us next week for another episode of Muckin' with Gamers. And we'll see you on the next episode.
Peace.
Late.